No? Oh, yeah, my mic was giving me grief. But, you know, it's looks like it's fine. Is it fine? OBS says it's fine, so we'll call it at that. Move it a bit closer. So today we're continuing on. Have this open. We're continuing on our skill trees, the displays. We've actually downloaded something from Open Game Art. I can't. Let's see if I can bring up what it was. History. And we'll click off the unskilled. No, I can't finish that sentence. Where are we? Ah, yes. Tiny RPG Dragon Regalia UI. This right here. So yeah, Dragon Regalia GUI by Tio Palada, and this was uploaded in July. So if you're curious as to where that's coming from, and probably if I want to get a proper UI to do it. Anyways, so we have something like this, but we also need a separate one for passive skills, not this. So I'm thinking we might have the have this yellow as a for active skills and have this blue for passives, or might you want to use this pink? Alright, I'm not entirely sure. 10 by 10. Lock this on here. Wait, you see there's this little bit here, so we need to bring this up a touch. This skill display here, we want a not this image. What's the type? Sprite. Okay, so field, serialized field, click, sprite, passive, active skill, sprite, and the same but with a passive skill sprite. Make these private. We don't want to be changing them. Then if entry dot no wait private image BG image. Let's not be lazy, call it background. Background image dot sprite equals entry dot is active. Just is passive? Yeah, we'll call it that. Active skill, no. Passive skill sprite, active skill sprite. We also need to go into this skill tree entry. Public boolean is passive. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Sorts that out. Yes. Skill level, max skill levels, those are good. Of course, now we need to set the is passive for all of the skill scriptable objects we have, but I've come up with a few more skill names, but yeah. Maybe if I could have the skill name as this banner. Nah, I think there'll be too much going on for what should be a single whatchamacallit. So the active skill sprite would be pink and the passive will be blue. Background image is this image component in same here. And it's done. So that's the skill display prefab, I think is done. So let's go and play around with our entries. So this will be not is it prefabs? Skill trees, here we go. Magic, fire magic, convection. Is that a passive? I think it's a passive. Let me bring it up. Yeah, it's a passive. Fire attunement is a passive. Now, I'm thinking that we could, instead of having this skill name here, defined here, we define it by the first prefab. However, that means we're going to have to instantiate the prefab and then deinstantiate it, which is, hang on, Unity, look at prefab. Prefab system equals blah 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 blah. Editing prefab instance overrides. Next to prefab variants. Don't want that. Look at prefab without instantiating. Access a component of a prefab without instantiating. Here we go. Item handler class that deals with that. Creating an empty game object that holds scripts. Called get components on. Oh, you can call get components on prefab references just fine. They won't have their awake start or whatever methods call on them, but they do have all their data. Right. That's good to know. Okay, firebolt, not passive. Flame bomb, also not passive. Flammenschwert is a passive. I might rename it to Flamberge if it turns out that this is, if, yeah, Flammenschwert doesn't fit here. Hi, Reno Gremlin. Glad to have you here. Actually, let's test this. Yeah, the thing auto sizes, so that's fine. Might have to introduce a max size of 20. Right, where was I? Yes, this. So skill name is Ignition, not a passive. Immolation. That's passive. Inferno. Not passive. Pillar of Flames. Not passive. And Will-o'-the-Wisp. Also not passive. Right. That's fine. So we've got the skill tree display, which needs the component skill tree display on here. It's fine. Don't need the update, however. Well, now we'll have this serialized field. Tree. Displayed tree. Get private set. Displayed tree. Public void populate. Skill tree displayed tree. Or rather tree to display. Right, go back into this get back into the prefab. For Unity to do its thing. Okay, so guessing that we'll need, call this tier 1, tier 0 actually. Population on here, so var depths equals tree to display dot get entry depths, var max depth equals depths dot max, because this returns a integer array. Then for I know what I need also. Private transform tree tier parent. I don't think we need we do need a skill display prefab as well. Game object entry display prefab. Yeah, that should be how it looks. So this will be the skill display thing here. Tier child count. Oops, did not want to write that word. Equals tree tier parent dot get child count. And that's deprecated, of course it is. If I is greater than tier child count, then so greater than or equal to tier child count, then we'll create a new one. So tier obj equals new game object. Treated parent dot. No, wait. Can you do this? No, you can't. Tier object. Set parent? No. Hang on, I've got to look this up. Unity set game object parent. I think you've got to do it with you got to do it with transform. Oops. Tier object dot set parent. No, sorry, transform dot set parent. Tier tree parent. Tier object dot name equals TIER I. Right, that's all the that's the rows set up now for the actual entries. For tree to display dot skill count. Entry equals tree to display dot get skill get entry. Oh. Get entry index and get entry depths. That's not it. Get entry. I. Then entry object calls instantiate entry display prefab bar transform parent equals treat a parent dot get child I dot transform dot get child eye, and then just put this as parent. Entry object dot get component. Skill tree entry display dot populate with entry. I'll have it as null for the time being because we don't have any combat entities to impose. Did I win the last competition thing? No, I did rather poorly actually. I think I got 50 something out of about 65, so yeah, that was a bit of a bust, unfortunately. Hi, reliable comrade, by the way. But yeah, it just turned out that old school roguelikes just aren't popular. Really. That and I really do need, to work with an artist because my art skills are a bit rubbish. And even if I was doing the art skills myself, it was a bit ambitious. But oh well, we learn. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I took it very badly when I first saw it, but yeah. But yeah, these setbacks are temporary. I think that's that. Oh yeah, we need to treat here parent dot transform dot. Come on, see what's up. It's 12:33. Oof. Yeah, go to bed, mate. Get component rect transform dot height. Good luck, thank you. Private int tree row height equals 200. Right, Rex transform. Rect? Calculated rectangle in the other size. Read only in script. Shit. Get local corners, get world corners, force updates, anchor and max and driven by object. How do I set the height? God damn it. Alright, let me just stream profile so you don't see my browser history. Okay. Unity rect transform set height. By the moving height of the rect transform, blah 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 blah. Size delta equals that. Okay, so dot size delta equals new vector 2 tree row height by tree parent. So there. Radio. Okay. Tier object dot transform dot vector 2 entry size dimensions equals new vector 2. Well, actually no, it's the size is given in the prefab, so we don't need to do this. Tree row height multiplied by max depth. And then tier object would be size delta new vector 2. Well, this is driven by the this 1000 is driven by the whatchamacallit, the I've forgotten. The vertical layout group. So yeah. This is where the entries get put in. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so we'll get rid of these skill displays here. Oh, and field, serialized field, private, text mesh pro U GUI, skill, no tree. Skill tree, name, text. Equals tree to display dot skill tree name. Back up in here. If I click on Unity and it's still doing stuff, it doesn't go in. That's unfortunate. Okay. Open this prefab, go into this whole thing here. Skill tree name text is this. No, it isn't. Oh. Okay. There we go. Tree to parent is this content, and the entry display prefab is this skill display here. Alright, save this. Go back to this scene here. Display tree. We want to display the fire magic tree. Okay, let's see how cooked we are. Oh, well, we've done the one. Done one of them, but the next one just doesn't show, which is kind of odd. Line 36. Entity.get skill level. Oh yeah, of course. Entity is not null. Zero. To do remove null check when entities are fully implemented. Okay, let's try it now. Oh, Unity exception, transform child out of bounds, and then there's this thing not. What? Okay, so we've got these work. No, they don't. This should be not. Oh, come on. Okay, skill tree contents. The height is 200. Why is it only 200? Okay, so now this works, but... Oh, I know. It's because... Wait, tier 3 has... No, they only have the one skill display. I'll make another. That's... Okay, that's weird. Okay, skill tree display. What if we need to put the... Trigger height multiplied by max depth. Max depth should not be 1. Attach this to Unity and then we'll play it. Tree parity after size delta equals trigger height 200, max depth 1. What? Oh. Oh, yeah, that's probably why I haven't set the Okay. So it should be max depth plus 1. Because if it's the maximum value 1, then that'd be 2. So they should have all of these being flooded on the top row, which is... Nope. Wait, I'm an idiot. I'm a complete and utter moron. Depth's eye, not the actual bloody... Ugh. That's what's causing it. Okay, there we go. Having 5 on the same level is not what we need, though. But they're called the same. They're just... Skill tree entry display. Level down button interactable equals the skill level being greater than 0. That's correct. The level up. The level up button is the skill points remaining, and that's so. For now, I'm going to put equals true. Because again, the entity's skill points are a bit off-putty. Okay, apparently I've got the up and down buttons mixed up. On down button click, yes. On up button click, yes. Oh, I've got these mixed up. Up button, down button. I should fix that. There we go, that's better. Okay, now we need to work out the actual prereqs for each one. Entities, no, not entities, skill trees. Fire magic. Okay, convections prerequisite is 1, which is Will-o'-the-Wisp. Fire attunement. That's Firebolt. Is that? Firebolt does not have one. Flame Bomb as Pillar of Flames. That's it. Flammenschwert has Fire Attunement. Ignition as Firebolt. Immolation as 4, which is Flame Bomb. Inferno has Eruption, which we've conveniently haven't put in yet. Eruption. Okay. Inferno. Pillar of Flames. Prereq 1, which is Will-o'-the-Wisp. And Will-o'-the-Wisp has Firebolt as its... Okay, let's see how it looks now. And it's crashed? No? Oh, there's probably a circular... Probably a circular reference happening. Maybe? Yeah, thought as much. If ret I equals -1... Hang on, ret I equals -1. I is 6. Ret I equals -1, so there's not this 5. So these have all been found, so 5, what's that? Inferno. But eruption's not in the thing, so it's never gonna find it. Okay, right, so that's why we've got an infinite loop. So we need to close Unity and try it again because... fuck. Okay, Unity, where are you in Task Manager? Get rid of this. In Task. Reopen. Then while that's reopening, we can fix this. Else if not skill entries dot contain else if get entry index for entry, no, it's not entry, it's prereq, equals -1. Debug dot log error. Prerequisite skill. Prereq dot skill name not found in skill tree. Amount found ++. That does increase the decrease the speed of it, but that's actually what we could do is this. If debug and if that should speed it up in release builds and help us in debug builds. Right, now let's try it. Oh. Oh, god damn it, it's what I've... Oh, for fuck's sake, it's gone... Oh, it hasn't saved at all. Damn it. Okay, fine, we'll do this. Convection 1 will-o'-the-wisp. Also, before I forget, we'll put eruption in here. We'll put eruption in here. There we go. Eruption has no, it doesn't. Flame bomb. Fire attunement is firebolt. Firebolt is none. Flame bomb is pillar of flames. Launchvet is fire attunement. Ignition is firebolt, but I might want to change it later once I've got an actual view of what the tree looks like. Immolation is flame bomb. Fire attunement we've done. Inferno is eruption. Pillar of flames. needs Will-o'-the-Wisp. And Will-o'-the-Wisp needs Firebolt. Right. Save all these. In case for some reason this isn't a debug, even though it is. There's no rec transform attached to the tier 4 game object, but script is trying to access it. What? Wait a minute. Viewport content. Tier 4 has a... Oh, for God's sakes. Yeah, okay, we'll just put this as skill tree tier. Then in skill tree display, tree tier prefab. Instantiate tree tier prefab, tree tier parent. Get rid of that. I'll just comment this out. Tree tier prefab dot get component rect transform dot size delta dot y. Okay, now let's try it. Skill display on here, water attunement, skill tree display, display tree is not on there, but the tree tier prefab will be this. Save that, save this. Okay, and then then for completeness, we'll replace these with the skill tree tiers. Tier 1, Tier 2. Actually, you know what? We'll just have the tier 0. It's not too. We're only doing this once. You know, if we were doing this every frame, then yeah, we probably would pull the objects, but we don't really need to. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Where's everything else? Unity exception, transform child out of bounds. Skill tree display line 44, which is this. Huh. Okay, so we've got these. Oh, there we go. Flame bomb, but there should be what else, but I think we've gone from flame bomb, then there's inferno, but then this. Okay, let's attach it to Unity and see what's going on. Okay, so the depths are, they should go up to 5, from 0 to 5, but the max depth is 5, yes. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that might be it. Here we go. That's... I don't know, man. This should say eruption, but it doesn't. I don't know why. Eruption. Immolation has flame bomb as its thing, so okay, immolation, you have now convection, visual prereq. There's too much space. There's too much space here, so the amount of scrolling's ridiculous. We need to... Yeah. Let's go back into this tier 0 and then we'll have... skill display as a child of this. Okay. Right, so the skill tree here, what if we had that as 150? No. One, 1, 6, so that gives an 8 on each side. Skill tree tier 116. Without changing the actual size of the whatchamacallit. Okay, how does it look now? Save everything. I think the scrolling's a bit... the scroll wheel needs to scroll a bit more, in my humble opinion. Should be a sort of an icon, maybe? I put the scroll sensitivity to 2. No. 4. So 1 stroke will take you to the bottom. This should probably have the banner in as well. Because it's looking a bit rubbish. So this goes into here, this goes into here, this goes into here. Flame bomb will do done. Mirror flames is on here, ignition's on here. Will-o'-the-wisp, pillar of flame, but will-o'-the-wisp is going to go into convection. Ignition's going to be on power flame, so these two need to be switched, right? We'll just have will-o'-the-wisp come after ignition. Not fonts. So will-o'-the-wisp comes after ignition. And that should make it so that... Yeah, there we go. So if we just screw around with these elements here, the ordering of them, we can position them in the skill tree as and when we need it. Okay. That's fine. So we'll give ourselves that banner. Yes. Image. Okay, we need to 9 slice this. Ah, give me the freaking border. Apply this up there. Okay, the thing here. Okay, that looks awful. Okay, and then the text needs to come in a bit as well. Just looks like that this is a bit... I don't know. Because see this demarcation here. Ah, can't scroll the camera in the play mode. Okay. I just have it so that it's like this. So there's a bit of overlap. That looks slightly better. Except he's still got this demarcation here on the end, but I don't think there's much we can do about that. Plus, this shouldn't be taking up the whole screen anyway. It's going to take up about half it, so... It's only going to take... Yeah, it's probably take about half the screen on this side. So if we do this... Yeah, this isn't going to work. I'm going to need to redesign this, I think. Okay, let's see how it looks now. Oh, God. No. No, 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 no. And apparently the apostrophe isn't... The apostrophe isn't rendered. So we'll have to use the backtick instead. Man, I do love fonts I just downloaded off the internet. Oh yeah, also the hash keys and exclamation point. Yeah. Yeah, I am going to put in the connecting lines, but it's just trying to get it to work on the this half the screen here. And so yeah, I'm gonna have to resize everything, I reckon. Okay, skill tree display, we open this up. Which means we'll probably need to... $100? By 60? No. 80? No. 90? Yeah, it's probably as small as we can make it. Right, let's open this up. Oh, I've made it the no, I want it in isolation, not in context. Can't find a damn thing. Okay. 100 by 90. Okay, get rid of the skill display, don't want it. Okay, let's see how it looks. Not great. Also got that hyphen in there as well. So I'm going to need another font. Okay, so this is our Will-o'-the-Wisp here. The max as something like... Don't need to worry about it being readable because the oops. Hang on, let me... How do I put this in full screen? No, I don't want that. Full screen, hello? Play maximized, here we go. Yeah, that looks better. Because, yeah, it's the full screen. I'm not sure, though. This is a bit... Well, if it is full screen on here, then we can just make these bigger. But then we'll need to scale it down to... this is going to be a pain. Okay, on the skill display. Skill name. Put this from 6 to 16. Just make these ever so slightly. No. These is... five and not 8. Just give us a very bigger, and we'll align it to the bottom. Maybe no, center, that looks better. Just also just make it, give it a slight less height. Okay, how does it look? Yeah, this looks alright. Though I do need to find another font, but this will do for now. Generate objects. Now here, the prerequisite is not necessarily being instantiated. I could enforce this by making sure that the things in a specific that the skill tree data structure is in a specific order. I don't know. We'll need to wait until each one's in here. So we'll need some sort of matching between each tree to display, skill display. And on here, so... Entry, displays, equals entry displays equals new skill tree entry display of depth, same length as the depths. Oops. Entry displays I equals this. Right, so link displays. Unity canvas draw line. Spectrosity, a line drawing plugin. It's a only works if you're working with a camera, so set to screen-based camera. That's not an option. Don't bother with line renderers. Okay. Please note that if you're using line renderer, you are not working with UI elements. Okay, so this is on a canvas, right? Yeah. Graphic. Where's the source code? There's no source code link. Right, so this is what we want. On populate mesh. Okay, I don't want it to look like that. I want it to look like an actual line and not a fucking 3D ribbon. Unity on populate mesh. UI graphic on populate mesh. Callback function when it needs to generate versus used by text, image, and raw image to generate vertices. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, no, this is the new one. Is this still a Unity 6 thing? Oh. Does it look like the graphic thing is in Unity 6? Oh, here we go. On the new version of Unity, replace the inherited class graphic with maskable graphic. Nope. Sort by newest first. Use the built-in Lander. No, that's rubbish. This is 8 months ago, so... Ah, fuck. Unity 6 canvas draw line. Oh, hang on. So what's the image then if it's not a graphic? Inherits from visual element. But it inherits from visual element in these old ones. So it's not graphic. Oh, here we go. This is not related to the Unity Engine UI image GUI control. This is the... So which one am I using? Is it always to have a line under on a canvas? Screen space camera. Assign the camera and assign the width of the line so it becomes visible. Okay, if I've changed the camera to screen space, that's... Yeah, that's working fine. So then on... Screen viewport content. If I'm going to need to... If I want the lines to look normal, then I'm going to have to make another thing in here, which is going to break this. Oh well, let's see if it works first, though. Or I could just put the lines at the end. That might actually be better. But then this is gonna... Shit. Okay, so it does work on like this. However, okay, so the positions are fine. And then if we scroll, I've gone here, and then we scroll it, the lines are still going to be... Fuck. Yeah, the lines are going to stay the same, so that's not doable. Or rather, we could... If there was a custom draw thing like in Godot, then yeah, we could do this easily. Just draw from here to here, from here to here, from here to here. But GL lines. Draw line from start vertex to the current mouse position. Okay. Ooh. GL begin, GL vertex, vertex, then end, then pop matrix. Saves the model view and protection matrix on top of the matrix stack. Okay. Unity. Canvas to world position. Wait, hang on. Begin drawing 3D primitives when blah 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 blah. Cull off on the shader, blah blah. I don't want that. I just want lights. Oh, hi Zab. Yeah, the stream on Sunday was well, all of my streams are gorillas really, but very really rarely stream on Sunday anyway, so yeah. I'm currently trying to hook these up, like have lines so that this is a prerequisite of this, this is a prerequisite of this, this is a this here, this and this both prerequisites of that, and I want to draw lines between them. However, actually drawing lines is a pain in of itself. I need to go into the actual OpenGL engine and go from there. And yeah, it's just something I need to look at. GL Vertex. GL Vertex says another graphics API has the same functionality as emulated. Submit a vertex is going to be called between GL begin and GL end functions. Okay. Attach your script to a game object with a camera component. Can't it be like the background images? No, because it needs to it needs to scroll with the thing, and it needs to be dynamic. So these are generated on the fly, because I'm gonna have like a skill tree that, yeah, if I make a change to a skill tree, then I have to make a change to everything else. And I'm just seeing if I can generate it on the fly or not. Plus, each character is going to have their own unique skill tree in addition to these generic ones. So I'm going to need to make a skill tree for each one. Yeah, there's just too many skills and skill trees, and plus I haven't decided, what they're going to look like, what skills are there. Yeah, this is the only one where I actually have names for each of the skills. I mean, I have a spreadsheet right here, and I've got fire magic, water magic, air magic, earth magic, but everything else is incomplete. To set up the screen for drawing in 2D, use GL load auto or load pixel matrix. Set up the screen for drawing in 3D. Use GL load identity followed by GL multimatrix design transformation matrix. Okay. Right. Let's see. Let's put this in this folders for examples. Draw. No. GL lines. Example. Okay. Attach the script to a game object with a camera component. So there's no way to get a camera that focuses on the content. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. Gizmos? No, Gizmo's not a thing. Nothing, it's not showing. Huh. Oh, space. Nope, nothing. Huh. Unless, hang on. Nope. There's nothing showing. Color red, stop buttons, and then. Let's try it on a different scene. See if that works. So if we open up our dungeon scene. Okay, what's this black screen doing? Oh, it's this transition. Okay, get rid of that. Yeah, that's fine. Main camera, we'll put this GL lines example on here, default material on here. Nope, not showing. So I don't know if there's a... no, the line renderer component doesn't work on UI canvases. Well, it kind of does, but not really. You have to have the canvas set up in a specific configuration. Move this into the scene swing. Which I suppose I could do, but I don't know. Plus, I'm going to have multiple lines, and they're going to have to move with the thing, and also the lines themselves. They're not. Hang on, I'll show you. Okay, so these look all right. But then, look, if I make him so that there's at an angle, this is just this jagged thing, which I suppose would help, which I suppose wouldn't mind if there's that. Hang on. I might actually have it. But then if I put a material on it, it's... Oh, hang on. That might be why this swing wasn't working. If I put the on sprites material on default on here. No, didn't work. But yeah, you can see them. Wait, hang on, we just need to get rid of this. I have all of these Z's at 0. How's that look? Okay, better. Okay, so we need to work out a way of if we are going to use the line renderer, then we need to work a way of actually changing the positions of these lines with the thing because I'm changing the position of the transform itself, and that's not working. Wait a minute. Like, oh no, if I get rid of use world space, I can just stick them on here. Ooh, hang on. Hang on. This is the game. Oh no, that's game which is only the contents of the scroll view, which is the viewport content. It's this that actually moves. What if the line renderers were children of this? That's bright. Okay, so the game object of the line renderer is here, and then we set this on. Oh. Hang on. We just need 1, 1, 0. Use world space off. Alignment transform Z, and that's... we've lost it. Now it's 0. Not showing. Like it's not working. By the way, I know this is all going to be lost when I... Oh, here we go. Here we freaking go. Okay, so we just need to set its Z position so it's not move. It's, yeah, -1 then. We can set this to 0 and 0, and that's fine. Problem is, though, we need to calculate what this is, and then when we okay, so when we scroll, it's rendering above the. But then if I have it at 0, it doesn't render. Oh god. Okay, so it does move, but it doesn't... No, I don't know, man. Only thing else I can think of is if in here. Have an image. No, it's 0. Can we set the width to here? Here we go. It doesn't look great though. We need like sort of a capped end, or I could just do this. Then calculate the angle between the bottom bit and the top bit of the other one, and then go from there. Does look pretty cursed though. Plus, how do I have it render behind this? No, it's not working. Like everything's gone wrong. Unless I do something like this. No, go away. Copy this component and then we'll paste it in here. Then we remove the image from here, disable it. There we go. Okay, that looks better. Right, then it's just a case of working out the angle between the bottom part of this and the top part of this. Except if it's going from its thing to its prerequisite, then it should be on top. And that's if we do something like, oops. So it look like this. Okay, so positive angle means going anti-clockwise. That's fair enough. And then if there's no prerequisites, we'll just hide it. Right, so we'll rename this to prerequisite line. It's always got to be middle top of the skills linked in fairy. You don't need the top one and the bottom. Yeah, that I know. It's yeah, we only do need the top one. However, it'll help if we have a prerequisite line anchor. So it just basically gives a target for the prerequisite line to actually go to. And yeah, so 0, 0. So we can just get its position here and then calculate the position here. So we have the we can calculate the distance here. So we have that as a vector 2, and then it's just a case of calculating the tangent of those two, and we get the angle. And then we can use Pythagoras to find out the height, which is going to be, yeah. So yeah, it's just basic trigonometry at this point. Right, so in skill tree display, skill tree entry display even, field, simulate field, private, rect, transform, prerequisite line. Kind of see the line could be assigned another position at the end. Yeah, I think we do need to calculate it because call it target. Yeah, because this isn't a line as such, it's an image. And we're just doing some fancy working around with its rotation pivot and its rotation itself, so it behaves kind of like a line. It's a hack. It's a very crappy hack, but I think we're close. Private. No, it'd be public void set prerequisite line vector 2. No, position. So yeah, vector 2, position 2. Or does it need to be a vector 3? And then so then it would be bar delta equals prerequisite line dot anchored position. Oh, here we go. Relative to the anchored reference point, so we can't minus position 2. No, that gets the line going to that. We need to position 2 minus prerequisite line dot position. So we do need the world space of it, which... Oh well, we'll work it out along the line. So var angle equals ff dot tan opposite over adjacent. So this will be x divided by y. Or I might need to do some screwing around with... Oh, whoops. Delta x divided by delta y. There we go. That returns the thing in radians, so we do need to convert it to degrees. And then var length equals ff dot square root of delta x squared plus delta y squared. Like that. Prerequisite line dot size delta equals new vector 2 for length. Prerequisite line dot rotation equals Wattonian dot Euler 0, 0 angle. Then we go back onto the skill tree here. Display. And we need to get the display of thing, whatever. Entry no, it's blah, 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 blah. Entry displays I. Bar prereq display equals entry displays. Entry display. No, it's tree to display. Dot prereq get entry I dot prerequisite treated to display dot get entry index. I think that's how it looks. Right. Then entry display dot set prerequisite line to Wait. Prereq index equals that. If prereq index is equal to -1, then entry display dot not hide prerequisite line. Otherwise, prereq index. And just say set prerequisite line to prereq display dot prerequisite line and core position. Okay, we'll generate these methods. Prerequisite line target dot global position. Prerequisite line dot get component image dot enabled equals false. Right. This is going to be wrong, but if it's as long as it's wrong consistently to how the thing is, then we'll be making progress. Now the thing is how the two things are in positioned. Why is it when I'm thinking I just can't? I can't do words. Okay. Null reference. Line 76. If entry equals null, return -1. Oh. They're not. Well, they are showing, but not really. Oh. Okay, so this prerequisite line is hidden as it should be. Over this, you can see these little white nubs here, which means that we're doing something wrong. Height is 90. No, it's not. That's the skill display, the prerequisite line. Is it 10? It's saying that it's right above. And then they've got this. Oh, God. Ah. Okay. What I could do, I suppose, is make this a sort of a curved, a capped line. And go from there. These, however, have their prerequisite line. No, they're still showing, but their height is 1 for some reason. It's supposed to be 42. Okay. Yeah, doing the Z position don't do nothing. What I could do is position it so it's like that, and then have it as sort of a have it so it's just touching, like that. Okay, so we might need to go back to the drawing board, maybe. Make sure that the prereq displays are the actual displays there. It might be because we need to wait a frame for everything to be positioned properly. Oh, skill display clone. Yeah, that's that doesn't help. I do that instead. Okay, so we're getting the right things. Do we need to wait a frame? Try it. Yield, return, null. Wait 1 frame for displays to be positioned. Or we could just position it in here, but that's just going to be even more worry. Pain. Whatever you want to call it. Okay. And it's not going to do anything because I need to do this. Nope, nothing. We got nothing. Wait, hang on. Why is the height so small then? There's got to be something there's got to be something we need to multiply it by then. Good, the height is 0.76, but then this needs to be 43. There's got to be something we need to multiply the height by. One of these has a screwy scale. Aha. Okay. Right, length equals that divided by transform dot scale, global scale. Let's try that. So the scale's going to be consistent, at least it is on here. Yeah, so we've got the scale consistent here. So if we do this... Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. No, we're not getting anywhere. Oh dear. So hang on, it's... Go into the ignition here. If I set this to minus 24, it's not minus 24, it's minus 74. Okay. Minus delta x divided by delta y. See if that does anything. Oh. Oh. Got it wrong. I'll try it on the other side. How about that? Nope. Quaternion Euler, yeah, it's in degrees. This tan is in radians, so we do need to multiply it by that. 16 degrees, but it should be actually be 16 degrees from here. So minus 90 plus that? No, that's not going to be right. Look, these are all pointing in the wrong spot completely. This should be pointing here. So I don't know why this is that line so much. This pillar of flames is gonna be Will-o'-the-Wisp? Pillar of Flames does have Will-o'-the-Wisp as its thing, so yeah, that's right. Immolation is convection, which is like that. They're going in the wrong spot though. They need to be. Just have them point in the right position, maybe? It's been ages since I've done trig at school. No, there. Oh. They're pointing in exactly the wrong way. I don't know. The problem is, though, is that this we need to rotate this one. Wait, no, not. I'm in the wrong spot. This one here needs to be rotated clockwise. But for some reason, this one needs to be rotated anti-clockwise. Which means I think I'm using the wrong function. Okay, so now they're pointing in the right direction. They just need to be multiplied by something. Except this one, which has gone too far. So I think I am using the wrong trig function. But then we have the delta from the position 2 on here, multiplied by the space position to transform. What if we did it like this? I mean, that's not gonna... Well, because all we need to do... Because we've done the whole thing on there, maybe? No, we're still in the same spot. Yeah, I'm stumped. Only other thing I can think of is getting rid of this math rad to dead, but that's not going to do anything because this gives it in radians. So yeah, this line here gives it in radians, but this Euler wants it in degrees, and as you can see, it doesn't work. So we do need to multiply it by 360 over 2 pi. No wonder. I do it something like. Hang on. I just got the magnitude of it. Now I know that the scale is uniform. No, it will be cos, because we want the adjacent. This delta dot x would be the adjacent to it. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe it's the lossy scale that's causing it, maybe? No. No, now it's just, this is wrong as well. Because on here, it should be 0, but for some reason it's not. $57. It should be 0. This needs to be 90 minus that, but then that needs to be 180 plus that. I suppose. Okay, so I put a negative sign. No, I don't need to put a negative sign. Okay. These need to be flipped, and then I don't know. Thing is, this is correct, but these two aren't. Hang on, let me just draw this out. We have a X and a Y. We need to have this. However, the 0 one's pointing up. So instead of getting this, we need to get this, which is going to be 90 minus that. The ton X will be the opposite over the adjacent. Which means we're finding this angle here. And then the zigzag rule means that this angle is going to be the same as that, which is not right. Unless there's some screwing around with the they are pointing the right way. What if I had it as this? I don't know. Illuminati confirmed. Yeah, we're gonna have to. That's probably gonna get me a copy strike, or at least a well, a little thingy on my video, so on the stream VOD. So that's gonna need to go. I need to get that out of my own playlist. Right. So if we were to take this immolation, which is this. I took away 90 and there. But no, it wouldn't have to be that. Same, this isn't gonna... If angle is less than 0, then angle equals 90 plus angle. Else, if angle is greater than 0, angle equals angle minus 90? I mean, I don't know. No, this isn't working either. That's wrong. Okay, compile the things, please. Oh, here we go. Ah. No, this is this one's fine, but the one on tier 1's not. Negative 90. I swapped these. No. good enough long. I don't know. I'm at my bloody wit's end. What I don't get is that these are pointed the right way, but this eruption should be a prerequisite of flame bomb. So it's pointed the wrong way. This... It's like the only things that are right are the ones with the thing, but it's like, how do I rotate it 90? I need to work out a way of how do I rotate, because I think these two are at the same angle, right? But this needs to be rotated 90 degrees this way. However, this needs to be rotated 90 degrees this way. Same with this, 90 degrees this way. This one 90 degrees this way. This, I have no idea what the hell this is supposed to be. I don't know. This isn't going to do anything. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Okay, is it closer? Almost like... That's a prerequisite line anchor, it's here. Not one here. Right here. But the line itself goes here. After this. Right. This is close. What if we went into the sim display? We moved this previous line anchor to have -4, -5. That. No, because this works, but then the rest of them don't. Yeah, so it should just be 47.5. It should be. They're 47. It should be 77, which is this. Okay. Yeah, this is completely wrong. Doing his sign. Okay, so the last thing I want to do is load it so that they're in long, but I think that's probably, I'm probably going to have to, because there's no way to draw a line that doesn't go on there and that doesn't render over the whatchamacallit, and there isn't one that's it doesn't render, you know, over it, so I don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't know. Just can't get the angles right at all. It's they're the right length, but the angle's wrong. And yeah, I don't know. All right, hang on. So this is -47, and then we take this from -47 to -47 minus -79. is plus 30. I reckon this is going to be minus 30. And we want this, which is 40. But that's off as well because it needs to be like that. The consistent amount that we're off by. If angle is less than 0, angle plus equals 30. Thing is, I have absolutely no idea why it would be exactly 30 off. It's... I don't know. No. I don't know. Right. If we can't populate it, we're gonna have to probably create them from scratch, which I didn't want to do, but it's looking like we have to. Right. What else? 2 hours 47. Don't know what I can spend the rest of the stream time doing. Probably work on... Hang on. Is there a dark mode for LibreOffice Calc? Blah blah blah. I'm enable complete dark mode in the other tools, options, appearance, application colors, scheme, LibreOffice dark. Okay, that doesn't help because the actual the rest of the thing just doesn't help. Doesn't change the rest of the thing. I think it might help, but not really. Hang on. Oh, do save, yes. I go on LibreOffice, and I should have tools, options. Okay, just gonna scheme LibreOffice Dark, but the actual. Oh, here we go. Does that help? Okay, if we open this up. Okay, that doesn't help. That looks awful. I am using the one on Windows, and I think this is probably an old. What's the about? What's this one? 7.3.5. That's probably effort to manually change colors. Okay. Windows. How to enable dark mode, how to turn on dark mode, how to blah 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 blah. Windows, that's personalization, pre-install theme dark. Set document background as black. Change to the one from the view options on the left. Yeah, apparently it doesn't work in Windows. This is about as dark as we can get it. Oh, well, that's not too much of a flashbang, so yeah, I'll just put that on there. Prefab, skills, trees, magic. We've got what, air magic now. I mean, I have no idea what these things are going to do, but we'll just do the one and then I'll log off. Skill tree and tree. Air attunement. Actually, you know what, I'll try making the fire magic display. So if I make this, then I change the text to fire magic. Skill spares, something like that. Fire magic tree. Oh, no, use the old name. Fuck. This sucks. Okay, skill prerequisite line, disable. If I make one change, I'm gonna have to do all the changes by themselves. This is just gonna be more trouble than it's worth. Making them all, I think if I just spent that time actually trying to get the angles right, or just some other solution, because this is just gonna take just a ridiculous way too long. Yeah. What if I have it as... Would it be... Would they look any different if I had them on max? Okay, no, is the answer. Okay, or if I change this to be back to an overlay canvas. Nope, still the same. Are we getting the... No, we're getting the right prerequisite. I make one. No, if I did that rotation there, then that's gonna not work. Yeah, this is gonna work either. Does need to be rotated around the Z. Because yeah, it goes like that. So how the hell am I gonna get 81? Let's have a look. Try this GL lines as well. Unity 6 GL lines not working. GL vertex needs to take points in pairs. So get rid of line 29. So start end, start end, start end. I can see one reading the news. Blah 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 blah. GL's the best way to get into them, but I have trouble making it work. Cannot see line drawn grid using GL line. Still vertex free. Try that. GL lines is normalized. Draw grid lines in game view on post render event. Did you assign the on post render event to a camera? Oh, okay. Called after a camera. This function is called only if the script is attached to the camera and is enabled. On post render can be a coroutine. Simply use the yield statement in the what? Hang on. So where would I hook up the on post render to the nothing? Post processing? No. No anti-aliasing. Default renderer. Projection? No. Apparently I need to attach it to a camera, but I have attached it to the camera and it's on here. I'll give it default line. I'll just disable this canvas here. Yeah, I'm probably going to have better this thing actually firing. If I put none on there, it should say, it doesn't say please assign a material on the inspector. Right. Output texture. No. Target display, target side, viewport, HR, URP dynamic resolution. Event function that Unity calls after a camera renders in the built-in render pipeline. Unity calls on post render on mono behavior to attach to the same game object as an enabled camera component just after that camera renders the scene. A similar functionality that does not require the script to be on the same. See camera on post render. A similar function, the script will render pipelines in render pipeline manager to execute code, use wait for end frame or a command buffer. It's not firing though. Will be called from camera after regular rendering is done, but it's not being called from the camera. What the hell's going on? Do I have to do this? Public void on post render. No. Oh. No, not running. This line isn't firing for whatever reason. Material set past load orthographic projection, which we have done GL lines on there, start vertex on there, and then pop matrix on there. GL end on the. Why my GL color doesn't work? Can only be done between GL begin and GL end. Why nothing appear when using GL class? You want to avoid surprise and use passion is this. HDRP and URP do not support on-post rendering. Instead, use render pipeline manager dot end camera rendering or end frame rendering. Wait, so what rendering pipeline do I have? How do I? Click on new scene, basic 2D, built-in renderer pipeline. Yes. Hang on. Click on this basic 2D, built-in. Yes, make the change. Save that change there. Then if I put the GL lines example on here, default line, it still doesn't work. Nothing in the console, nothing in the... I don't know what to do. On render image, maybe? Oh, I don't know. Okay, fine. Render pipeline manager dot end camera rendering plus equals on post render. Oh, so now it works. Okay. Unity change to built-in rendering pipeline. Okay. Edit project settings. Graphics. In the scriptable render pipeline drop down. Why do I have a universal RP? Set built. Select the built-in. In the scriptable render pipeline drop down. Select built-in. Where's that? No, hang on. Default render pipeline, yeah. In the scriptable render pipeline drop-down, select built-in. Scriptable render. Hang on, switching render pipelines. Change will detect the active render pipeline. For each quality level. What do you mean the quality? Okay, if I get rid of this. Okay, that didn't take a lot of time at all. I comment this out and then go on here. Now, of course. Okay. So apparently I have the wrong kind of render pipeline. Which is used to be, and there we go. Right. That's good. Okay, so if we re-enable this. And of course it renders behind everything because we can't have nice things. If I set this back to screen space camera, how would that do it? Okay, so it now works. So we need to get this onto here. So skill tree display, instead of link displays, we can get rid of this. Private skill tree entry display, skill tree entry display, prerequisite links. Greater than -1, then prerequisite links dot add entry display. direct display. Requisite links equals new list of whatever this is. Okay, so I'll put in the on post render, but then this isn't connected to a camera because fucking. Ugh. Okay, my material, and then GL dot vertex link dot item one dot list anchor position. Generate these properties. Okay, let's try this. And that does nothing. Way to go. Because it doesn't call the on-post render. Scripts, UI. No, don't show in bloody Explorer. No, I don't want a folder either. Prerequisite line render. Stick this on the camera. Okay. Void on post render. Serialize field. Private material. Line material. Get rid of this. And this. line renderer dot premaxi length equals that. Don't need this. On post render and nothing. It renders the lines, but it just doesn't show them. Well, that's a bloody wash. Okay, we are gonna have to. Okay. And yeah, we're at the ones with the wrong angles. Look at the cos of dot y. Is that going to be? What if I drew a line gizmo? Oh no, this is worse. Perhaps. Okay, make this back to an overlay, and if we get rid of this thing here. Nope. Still the same. Which means there's probably something wrong with this. Equals that. Then see if the gizmos works, and if the gizmos is showing the same thing, then we know that there's a problem with the actual line position thingies. Okay, so these do work. So it's just a case of okay, yeah, the gizmos are really weird now. So they're correct. They go to the right place, but they're not. The angles are off. Is this angle the same as this angle? And why does it always scroll to the bottom? Let's get a Unity scroll view, scroll to top. Okay, right, then we do all that, and then finally at the end, vertical. Oh, scroll rect. Scroller dot vertical scroller dot value. Oh, we can just do this. Scroll to hang on. Vertical scroller dot value equals 0. See if that works. Nope, still at them. Oh. Oh yeah, I haven't set the scroller. Oh. There should be a scroller showing here. And it's still not showing. What the fuck? If I'm changing to a game object, does that work? Oh. Dot get component scroll view. A component that requires the progressive solve view derives from model behavior component or is an interface. It's a scroll rect, that's why. Fuck. Vertical scroll bar dot value equals 0. Please tell me this is sorted out. Yeah, scroll right. It doesn't have a vertical scroll. What? Is it right here? How is it null? How can it possibly be null? Normalized position equals new vector 2 0 0. Wait, can I do this? No, it doesn't do that. Oh. Variable scroll skill tree displays. How the hell does it keep... Doesn't exist anymore? It's right freaking here. Oh. What do you mean it doesn't exist anymore? Of course it fucking exists. No, it doesn't work. Fuck's sake. Anyways, I'm probably gonna end the stream there, unfortunately. Yeah, if only this thing can actually work. But, oh well. So, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, wherever you're in the world, and I'll see you soon. My next stream will probably be Wednesday. But if I don't see you then, I'll see you whenever. Ta-ra for now.